Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I'm your host, Dr. Nasir, and what's on tap for today? Well, we are continuing the debate between Michael Knowles of the Daily Wire and Chris Hahn, attorney, leftist, Democrat, political pundit. This is part 5. It's a question and answer portion of the debate, folks. So let's get to that and my reaction to Chris Hahn versus Michael Knowles at the Politicon debates. Part 5.
And by the way, you could boo me. I'm used to it when I'm in conservative crowds. I love you anyway. But Clay Aiken, man, he's like a national treasure.
Me, I get booed all the time.
Here,
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
Don't boo.
You know what? I'll say that.
Boo, Clay Aiken, boo, Clay Aiken. I'll boo him as much as I want. It's a simmer guy, man. Simmer.
Yes, you know what? I'll say. Stop it, Chris. I'm a big boy. I can handle myself.
I'm a big boy.
I'll say this. I did a great panel yesterday with Anna Kasparian and Tommy Lahren. A lot of fans of Tommy Lahren and Anna Kasparian vote.
Check out our videos that we made on there. A bunch of parts. Nice debate between Anna Kasparian and I'm losing it right now. and Ann Coulter. And he did the same thing, folks. He injected himself, Clay Aiken, into the debate. You know what? He wanted to be more prevalent, more prominent than he's supposed to be. And it was another one of those ship shows. All right. SHI with a little T in there. One of those shows. Anyways, check out our links to those videos. You'll love those reactions that we had to Ann Coulter and Anna Kasparian on Between Michael and Chris.
Both sides. I will say, I may be a hack, but I've got the fucking microphone. So
again with the F-bomb. Man, what a thin-skinned person. What an absolute thin-skinned person that you have to drop the F-bomb. Wow, they picked a great person to moderate these debates, folks.
So anyway, we're going to let you guys ask some questions too. You're ready? I didn't invite people up, but since you're already up, come on up.
Wow.
Do you have a question?
Be here all night.
This line is already ready, so go for it. Huh? You're a funny guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to tell your joke again?
I said, is it because I'm black?
Yes, it
You
is.
said I didn't
Okay,
like-
come on up. Come on up.
Okay, my question is for you. Do you believe, after observing this debate, that he was non-biased?
Look. We know Clay Aiken. It's fine. Everybody's biased.
Okay, if you have a question about something other than me, then you can come to one of my panels later on if you really care to. That's fine. But somebody else, go on.
Okay, now that we're in the business of picking apart things that people say, and especially things that Michael Knowles says, I'm going to do just that.
Lay it on me.
Michael, I want to ask you about something that you said a while ago in a lecture, that the main purpose of the criminal justice system is not rehabilitation or even deterrence, but it's retribution. And you differentiate retribution from revenge. How are they different, and why is retribution so important? What does that get us? I don't think it gets us anywhere. Thank you.
This is an excellent question, and it's a big, very widely misunderstood on both the left and the right. The purpose of our criminal justice system is justice. We also want to deter crime. We also want to rehabilitate offenders. But the primary purpose is justice. Without justice, there would be no reason to have it. Look, all of us could use a little rehabilitation. The reason that we don't go to jail, what separates us from criminal offenders, is the act itself. And the justice is key here. Now, the difference between vengeance, revenge, say, and justice by the civil authority is that if you insult my family or something, I'll want to get revenge on you and I'll be personally really angry, which is terrible. Nobody wants to go out there. Vengeance is the Lord's. Justice, however, has been entrusted to civil authorities. That justice is primarily why we come together and constitute governments. That is to maintain order and justice, and so the civil authority has the right to do that. No society could possibly exist without a sense of justice, down to the lowest level petty crimes all the way up to murder and other serious crimes. That is our traditional understanding of it in societies that have flourished.
That's why the politicization of the Justice Department is the worst thing that's happening in our country right now, by far, under this president.
You're talking about Loretta Lynch under Obama, or are you talking about which Justice Department are we talking about?
Hey, look, I know it's easy for you to get a rise out of your people, but it's...
Chris Hahn just walked right into that one. He walked through the door into that one there, and Michael Knowles just took him apart in this question here.
Bill Barr. And Bill Barr is not being a traditional attorney general.
What has he done that you object to?
Billy Barr.
Billy Barr.
And he told his Justice Department to go prosecute the president's political opponents. That's what's going on right now.
When did he do that?
This week. I mean, you watch the news, right?
He's having the Justice Department investigate interference in the 2016 election. Right.
Into an investigation that was opened by the Trump
committed in 2016.
An investigation that was opened by the Trump Justice Department. And this has got to stop. Okay,
the Justice Department
can't have an attorney general going around the world seeking evidence to help the president get reelected. Okay, that is not the attorney general's job.
Chris, we're going to stick with the question. That wasn't the question that the general.
Anyways, from what Michael answered that question, the difference, in the criminal justice system, retribution, revenge, that was a great, great answer. And that's true. In society, who is supposed to give justice? It's not incumbent upon the individual. We can seek justice, but we can't met out justice. We can't deliver justice. As a private citizen, we can't. Okay, that's not the way society works. When people do that, then guess what? They have done some wrong. It's vigilantism or whatever else you want to call it. You yourself cannot take upon the responsibility if you have not been elected, if you're not within the court system, if you're not a judge, if you're not a jury, if you don't have the power that has been given to you to give sentences, give out justice, to incarcerate people for wrongs that they've committed against society. That's what Michael is talking about. That's what the whole justice system is about. And when Chris is talking about that the Trump justice system can't go around the world seeking evidence to find out any wrongdoing. What the hell? That's the whole idea of a justice system. That's the whole idea of what the Attorney General's office. If they see that something has been done wrong, if laws have been violated, if crimes have been committed, then you need to act upon that. You need to enact. That's what the justice system does. Get the wheels rolling. Find out, was there something actually being done wrong? And if something was alleged, find out for it or against it. And let the dice roll in the direction that it rolls without anybody going over and turning the dice over from one to the other number because they like that number better. It's going to make them win. That's not what it is. It should be impartial. Now, what Chris is saying is that, yes, the Justice Department, the FBI, and all these government bureaucracies and agencies, they have become politicized. They have become weaponized, but not from the right. It's happened from the left. Anyways, we appreciate you taking the time to watch. This was part 5 of the debate between Chris Hahn and Michael Knowles. Thanks for taking the time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your host. My name is Dr. Nasir. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, like, share, and follow us. Let us know what you think. My final thought is, when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. Until next time, folks, take care and stay safe.